Hey, this is the Q experiment. So, titled this The You You Are Looking For. Who is this you you're looking for? See, awakening, the pitfalls of enlightenment, are that one who begins to seek freedom or awakening, or spiritual seeker, starts to devote their attention that was once seeking something, usually before it was a spiritual journey, wealth, money, status, relationship, something that would fulfill a desire for happiness that doesn't quite work, and then the spiritual seeking begins. The issue with seeking is that one seeks something that is somewhere else. Like there's A getting to B. And the truth is, enlightenment, awakening is you. You see, and you is here now. And we hear these ideas and we understand them, but really we have to really get deeply that there's no you getting enlightened. There's no you getting to enlightenment. There's no ABC to enlightenment. What is necessary is to come to yourself, to chip away at the falsehood of identification, the falsehood of beliefs that keep you limited to the concept of you as a story of a person living a life, what you call I, who you think you are. See, once the mind is released, once the identification of mind is released, one actually finds who they really are. It's not to get rid of the mind. It's not to control the mind. Just like you don't change the color of your eyes. Who you are is now. And the choice that you have actually is to finally move your attention away from your thoughts. Again, I'm not talking about trying to stop your thoughts. What if you just didn't believe your thoughts? What if you just didn't follow your thoughts anymore? See, that would scare the mind because the mind needs to be in control. Understand. What if you just gave up understanding just for a moment now? What would the experience be if you didn't have to follow the mind anymore? You're already here. You are already present. You are that which is all things now. There's no way one can move from actually truly being themselves. It is impossible to be other than who you are, except for an illusionary belief in the false self, the conceptual mind. Self-reality exists in thought, what we commonly call reality, that is. This life exists in thought. Before there's thought, there's emptiness, everythingness, vastness, being. The minute you enter into thought, there's duality. There's good, there's bad, there's right, there's wrong, there's high, there's low. The minute you step into thought, there's an I, there's a you, there's other, there's separation. And there's nothing wrong with separation. It's included in the infinite beingness of existence. It's one with it. But ultimately, who you are is free of these stories. Imagine not having to always pay attention to the story of you, what you're going to get, where you're going to go, what you're going to do, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what others are thinking, just nonstop you in your head with your self-centered story. Narcissism, to its extreme, is the ego. And to find your heart in life, to find your purpose in life, to find the depth of who you are in life, you have to come home to yourself. And that means you have to get out of your mind. So it's time to get out of your mind. The you that you are looking for is present now. The you that you're looking for, if you go back in time, choose a time like maybe in high school. Or if you're younger, when you're younger in school. Choose a time in school when you're young. and check out what's different now and from the time when you were young. Go back. When you were young, wherever you're picturing yourself, sometime in school, somewhere, you got it? Go back then and look, were you being? Just that you are. You were there, right? Like right now you are. You just are, right? You are here. You are. You're being. Go back to that time in school and are you being? Not how you're feeling, not if you're grandly aware of awareness, but simply are you presently there? Are you being? Now, right now, are you being? You are. You don't have to do anything to be. You are being right now. So what has changed? Thoughts change. They come and go. Even your belief systems throughout the years, right? One moment you fully believe one thing. Years later, you believe something different. Our belief systems evolve. What we think we know for sure changes. We think we know this for sure, and then we totally think differently later. Our atoms change. Our emotions come and go and change. The physical looks of how we are change. But that you are, simply that you are, never changes. So the you are looking for is you. It's the sense of self. Just the sense that you are. The same I, if you look, has not changed from when you were in high school, when you were little, to now. I'm going to the store. I am here. You say I am here, what I are you talking about? That I is being. And if you truly give your attention to being an I instead of your mind, you will discover the infinite self that you truly are. And in that beingness embodies doing, embodies the evolutionary process. And when you come from the place of being into the evolutionary process, then you are the explosion of the Big Bang, coming not from the narcissistic egoic self, but that which is serving the evolution of existence of consciousness. That's really what you're up to. That's your purpose. Take it on, dude. Come on. Like, what are you waiting for? Really? You know? Wake up. It's time. It's time to wake up. It's time to grow up. It's time for us to move on from our self-centered selves, taking care of ourselves, getting for ourselves. It's time for us to actually come together, not kumbaya, take responsibility for something greater than ourselves. Get what it is. Get what community is. Get what world is. It's so not about you. You think it's all about you. Snap out of it.